Jai Shri Ram. The alter ego. What's an alter ego? Now, the word alter ego means a second self within your own self. Something different, like Jekyll and Hyde. So, you show one mask to the world, and sometimes you remove the mask and wear a different one. Or perhaps that's you actually. So, alter ego. Who's your alter ego? My alter ego is Ramakarya Dhurandhar, RKD. That means Hanuman. So, once Hanuman gets angry, Sone ki Lanka pura jala dega. So, that's what I like to do. I fantasize that, occasionally I can become like Hanuman with my tail on fire and burn down somebody who has backstabbed me, burn down his entire Lanka. Right? So, that's my alter ego. So I haven't yet burnt down anybody's Lanka, but that's my alter ego. So that's why I sign RKD. RKD is my alter ego. That is Hanuman, Ramakarya Dhurandhar. Hanuman introduces himself with this name, Ramakarya Dhurandhar. Ramakarya Dhurandhar in Sanskrit actually means one who is competent to carry out Rama's work. So I consider myself competent to carry out Rama's work. Now don't ask me what is Rama's work. Well, even though you don't ask me, I'll have to tell you anyway. Rama's work is to dharmaize everyone, so that Ramarajyam can be established someday. Even if that could mean an utopian pipe dream, it doesn't matter. I'm going to work for that. So dharmaizing everybody. So that is Ramakarya. Punishing the wicked and helping the good-natured ones, and teaching dharma, preaching dharma. Though people won't listen to it, that's a different thing. So now alter ego is another name or identity that one assumes. Examples: he is a clean-cut accountant during the week, but on the weekend he indulges in hedonistic pursuits as his alter ego Jack. Hedonism means seeking pleasure. Journalist Clark Kent is of course better known by his famous alter ego Superman. I had no idea John had this punk rock alter ego, Johnny Bones. Is he really in a band? A separate or different aspect or element of one's personality, identity, or psyche. For such a quiet woman, she has a rage and temper at times that is like some alter ego. I'm very shy in person, but in writing, a vivacious alter ego comes out to play. I had never seen him lash out like that before. It's like he had an alter ego or something. Yeah, that has happened to me. I put on an image of a person who has great self-control, emotional control, but sometimes I flip, and I can throw a dangerous tantrum actually. I can be very abusive. So that's an alter ego that is kept under chains anyway. A close, inseparable friend of very similar attitudes and interests can also be your alter ego, a bosom friend. My girlfriend and I are so similar, we are like each other's alter ego. I didn't think I would survive his death. We met in second grade, so we've been basically alter egos our whole lives. I have plenty of friends, but no one really gets me like he does. He's my alter ego. A person who acts as a substitute or for or a copy of another person, a doppelganger. Owing to his failing health, the dictator left his son to run the country for the past month, essentially operating as his alter ego. I'll be filling in for your teacher for the rest of the week. Just think of me as her alter ego. No one respects him because he thinks he is some big shot, when he's really just the boss's alter ego in her absence. Yeah, some people act as the boss's alter ego in the absence of the boss. And in some religions, I won't name them, the god is actually the alter ego of this idiot. Yeah, I hope you understand who's the idiot I'm talking about. And so many idiots are following this, right? See, that god actually, I can't name him for obvious reasons, because that god is a psychopathic, bloodthirsty monster, and this fellow is also the same. So that god is his alter ego. So who's an alter ego? Example: Clark Kent, you see, shy, clumsy, bumbling, quiet, hardworking, kind. Bumbling, means messing up things, butterfingers, always making some blunders, gaffes, GFFE. and very shy and clumsy and unrefined, boorish, hardworking, kind, and sort of, rustic kind of a character. But his alter ego is Superman, confident, powerful, superhuman, strong, and caring. Wow, don't we like Superman movies? Huh? Uh, so alter ego is a second self, a second personality within a person. So that's an alter ego. So I'm sure you also have fantasized that you were psychic, a fictional character, or somebody from the past. Uh, Artists often take on different personalities in their work, muddying their own identity with that of someone else or with someone or something they have completely made up. The notion of the alter ego always bears an undeniable appeal. Being in two places at once, occupying the body of the opposite sex, transforming into a better or braver self, able to perform miraculous feats. From the aging portrait of Oscar Wilde's character Dorian Gray. Oh, Dorian Gray is a lovely novel, please read that. To Clark Kent's swift phone booth transformation, the alter ego has functioned as a literary device to manifest our deepest desires and compensate for our human limitations. So, an alter ego in art, in Latin, the word means the other I, is a second self, which is believed to be distinct from a person's normal or original personality. A person who has an alter ego is said to lead a double life. So, like I said, an alter ego is also a doppelganger. A doppelganger is a ghostly counterpart of a living person's. There's some stupid superstition that in this world there are seven people like you. I mean, seven people like us. I don't know if that is true, but that is a doppelganger. That means a person who has the same name as another, or who looks the same as you. That is your doppelganger. So alter ego means another side of oneself, a second or alternative self. I think we can have any number of alter egos, and I think depending on the situation, we should have an alter ego, and I think we all do have. But I think there has to be something more masala in that. So please masalafy your alter ego. Of course, in the case of some people, their alter ego is a product of the bipolar disorder. So if some people have a bipolar disorder, you can see the alter ego very clearly. But don't go for that kind of an alter ego. Please design a better alter ego. So some people have a psychotic psyche, you see. With psychotic psyche. Psyche means mind, psychotic means pura pagal, mental. And this psychotic psyche is the God. And the fellow who's promoting that psychotic psyche is the normal human who will pretend that he is out for peace and he loves mankind and all crap. So who's your alter ego, or how many alter egos do you have? Have you designed your alter egos? And by the way, have you also picked your nom de gur, Nomdeguerre? Nom de gur means war name. My war name is Ramakarya Dhurandhar, RKD. Nom de plume means pen name. You can choose a nom de plume pen name, and that can be your alter ego. Please go ahead and fabricate your alter ego today. So your alter ego will be larger than life, bolder, taking more risks, wilder, and she won't disappoint you. She or he, your normal self. Your normal self is very calm, quiet, very conventional, very nice, good natured. But your alter ego can be larger than life, bolder, taking more risks, wilder, going to far flung places, not afraid of taking chances, never say sorry, will kick ass, is reckless, hot and restless, and will take many risks, and to hell with people also. GMDHBH. So having an alter ego is good. You can indulge in your alter ego, and it can serve as a good ventilation, catharsis, sublimation. It can release all the pent up tension. So please act out your alter ego carefully. Okay, don't. So you go ahead and now create a split identity. So you create your own split. That Aparichitudu is there now. That's a lovely movie. That's a good example of an alter ego. So there was Ramu and Remo, and who's the other character? Aparichitudu. There's the third fellow. So make a new life for yourself just for fun. Make a new life for yourself just for fun. You say, We are leading such ordinary, normal lives that if we can create an alter ego for ourselves, then we can suddenly take on a different path, and do things that we normally wouldn't do. But you should make sure that there is a tight, watertight compartment. Otherwise, the guilt induced by your alter ego can destroy your normal personality. So be careful. And what's the opposite of the alter ego? Enemy, foe, adversary, antagonist, competitor, opponent, rival, archenemy, nemesis, antithesis. So the alter ego effect. The alter ego effect is a book written by Todd Herman. The power of secret identities to transform your life. I don't know. I've not read it. Well, if you have time, please do read and let me know. So dictionary definitions of alter ego include a second self or a different version of oneself. It can also mean a trusted friend, the opposite side of a personality, Clark Kent and his alter ego Superman, a fictional character that is the author's alter ego, a fictional character who is the prophet's alter ego, right? So the so-called prophet, whichever prophet, you can be a prophet. We are all prophets, by the way. India is a land of prophets. Every minute prophets are born. In fact, gods are born anyway. So alter ego means another name or identity that one assumes, a split personality, a second self. Or it can mean simply a very, very close, inseparable friend who has similar attitudes and interests. Jai Shri Ram.